And the following contest is set for one fall. Introducing first, from Minneapolis, Minnesota, weighing 203 pounds, Nick Mondo.
Nick Hirsch back at ringside for Steel Domain Wrestling, along with Downtown Dale Spear.
I do not
wait a minute.
want to
Nick
be
Mondo.
here tonight. If it were up to me, I'd be at the Roy Wilkins Auditorium with Maynard James Keenan, but instead, I'm stuck here with you scumbags.
Well, if you don't like it, get the hell out of town.
I've got 2 rules that I think even you retards can follow. 1, when I'm doing moves, you cheer. 2, when my opponent is doing moves, you boo. Punk, get out here so I can make an example out of you.
This guy is gone. When he makes a move, we cheer him. When his opponent makes a move, we boo the opponent.
They usually do that for the good guy, don't they? Speaking of good guys,
Speaking of popular wrestlers and guys that the fans are going to cheer, they do not make them any more popular than the man that we're going to see in just a moment, ladies and gentlemen. CM Punk, who has the St. Paul fans eating out of the palm of his hand.
listen to that crowd.
Boy, they hear that music, Dale, and they go absolutely crazy for CM Punk.
He's got to be as popular as anyone here at Steel Domain Wrestling. CM Punk, one of the great young stars in this sport, getting ready to take on thick Nick Mondo tonight. What should be a great matchup.
Well, sick Nick Mondo comes by his name quite honestly. This is a diabolical individual. And look at this. Oh, wait a minute. There's a Nick Mondo fan.
Must be a Maryland.
CM Punk, ladies and gentlemen, and Nick Mondo, and you know the internet has become such a part of professional wrestling these days. The results of this matchup, basically a blow-by-blow description, will be on the websites tonight, a little bit later on, and I promise you this one is going to be a classic.
Well, these are 2 young stars who are going to be making their mark in this sport sometime in the near future. CM Punk perhaps has done it already. He wrestles all over the Midwest, Chicago, Milwaukee, here in Minneapolis and St. Paul, and you know, sick Nick Mondo, a little Marilyn Manson envy there. It appears on with that mascara and everything else. What a great move by CM Punk.
Just a series of maneuvers by CM Punk to extricate himself from the hold and come up with a hold of his own. This guy is so talented. Every time we see CM Punk, we see something that he didn't show us the time before. I'm not sure what Mondo had in mind there, but whatever it was, not sure that it succeeded. Watch this now. There's a double leapfrog. Oh, Mondo with that drop kick right to the midsection.
Well, you know, Mick, if there's anyone here at Steel Domain Wrestling who can match CM Punk with speed and agility and move for moves, it might be Nick Mondo. You know, he's similar in size. He's very quick. He uses a lot of the same moves that CM Punk uses.
Watch this now. Once again, Punk. Mondo over the top. Nice escape. Oh, he caught him with a shot to the jaw there. Whipped off the ropes. Nice tilt-a-whirl head scissors. Mondo take it over the top. This time, spinning body slam.
Wow, that hurts. So far, referee Jay Soltis hasn't had to do much in this match. It's been non-stop action.
You know, speaking of referee Jay Soltis, I don't understand the reaction that he's getting from the crowd tonight. You would think that Adolf Hitler was walking into the building. He is getting just such negative vibes and negative energy from the fans here, and I don't understand that. Jay's a very good official.
He's a great official, but they clearly don't like him. They do like CM Punk, though.
Watch this Irish whip. Nope. Punk hangs on. There's a reversal and a big clothesline, and he drops Mondo like a bad habit. CM Punk He's the choice of the new generation. There's no question about that. He's off the wall, to be sure. He's a strange character, to be sure. Eccentric, yes, but a gifted athlete, just as exciting a young talent as there is in this business.
Great hang,
Nice
suplex, great one. Reminiscent of Ric Flair there.
There's a boot right to the nose. Now Punk staying on Mondo. Steel Domain Wrestling on TV 45. Watch this. Oh, a drop kick right to the forehead. The best in professional wrestling each and every week out. Twin Cities ringside. Mick Harsh along with Dale Spear and of course our other broadcast colleague, Chris Stady. Great maneuver by Punk, and Mondo once again drilled headfirst to the canvas. He is so popular. Good gosh, what a reaction for CM Punk. Then you see the crowd. Oh, good God!
Some kind of DDT that looked like it went wrong. Man, CM Punk is hurt. Nick Mondo checking to see if he's okay.
Dale,
he is.
I couldn't tell which man came up the worst for wear there. It looked like you had two necks being snapped at the same time, like you're in a, a slaughterhouse, for heaven's sakes. A couple of chickens getting their necks broken.
This is one way to break your neck.
Nope, too much. Mondo apparently was going to try to go into the pinning combination. He hangs on for a second back suplex, and now he's trying for a third. Watch this, using the ropes for momentum. Oh, a great series by Nick Mondo. Count of 1 and 2. What an upset. Oh,
We got to hand it to Nick Mondo right now. He certainly has the upper hand. CM Punk is down, trying to catch a second win. You know, that happens a lot of times in professional wrestling. But if Nick Mondo stays on top of him, that's not going to happen here tonight.
snap mirror to the canvas. Mondo, again, he's a gifted wrestler, and you're looking right there now with the variation of the surfboard maneuver, stretching those arms. And I tell you what, that's not the way the arms are supposed to go. You can see that shoulder just about to pop right out of the socket. CM Punk is in a world of hurt. Mondo has the crossface on him while he's wrenching at that shoulder. He's stretching him from here to Tuesday.
You know, sometimes you hear fans chant boring, boring when you see something like that. But what he's doing is wearing down his opponent. He is hurting CM Punk with that kind of maneuver. And CM Punk, great belly-to-belly overhead
what a move.
suplex, man. But you can see Punk clutches for that shoulder. He's clearly hurt.
Chris, the best word I think to describe CM Punk is absolutely explosive. Just when you think that this kid is ready to be had, boom, he comes from the depths of hell to deliver a maneuver like that suplex we just saw. You never know when this guy is going to absolutely ignite.
Well, he's got that one thing that makes a champion. He's got heart. You know, he has so much desire in that ring. He never gives up. He never quits. He's gone with people much bigger than him.
Look at Mondo. Oh, Mondo fell down. Oh, good God. And he did not fall in a very advantageous position to his well-being. I mean, his neck was accordioned on that mat. Float over, and now look at Punk. He is seizing the opportunity here.
Payback time.
A series of snap suplexes with the leg hook. Can he get him over a throw? Oh, God, he dropped him on his head.
Well, Mick, going back to that other move that Nick Mondo almost got seriously injured on. Count of 2. There's a kick out. You know, they call them high-risk maneuvers. There's a reason for that. There's a lot of risk if you miss it. And that's how injuries
Absolutely.
occur.
You know, something as simple as your foot slipping off a turnbuckle, he could have broken his neck there. And I'm not so sure that Nick Mondo isn't injured anyway as a result of that maneuver. Watch this. Over the top sunset flip coming. No, Mondo rolls out. Oh, God, what a kick. Jesus. My God.
I've seen Tajiri hit some people like that, but man. Mondo's out in the crowd now, grabbing a steel chair, bringing it back into the ring. I don't like the looks
of this now. They call him Sick Nick Mondo for a reason. He's got that steel chair in the ring right now. And I do not like the looks of this. Mondo is setting up CM Punk in the corner. Punk is helpless right now, and Mondo with that steel chair. The referee's not doing a hell of a lot to take the chair away from Nick Mondo.
What's he doing? Nick, look, he's setting his head up on that. If he hits this, you're talking about broken necks like we did earlier.
What the hell
tonight.
is he doing
he
in
will
there?
Break his neck, he'll break his back, he might even kill CM
Oh,
Punk.
God.
You can't do this.
This is very scary, ladies and gentlemen. If you're queasy, you might want to turn away here.
You can't let that happen, Jay.
Watch this.
No!
Oh, God. He barely caught him, but it was enough. His head was on that steel, and Nick Mondo might have just done enough damage to CM Punk to score what would be a major upset here at West St. Paul.
Well, I think CM Punk is very fortunate that that blow did not land with all of its force, because I don't think he'd be standing right now.
No, I agree with you there, Dale. Watch this now. Over the top elevation. No, Mondo holds on. Watch Punk. Here we go. We got a little chess game going once again. There he is. I'm out here. Little hide and seek going. Mondo was waiting for CM Punk that time. And I guess there's a point where you get a little too cute.
Get a little too cute.
Oh, there's another
steel chair across his back.
Right across the back.
But I'll tell you, you said it earlier, these guys are trying to outmaneuver each other. They're trying to outthink with some of these moves. And what is that? Tosses the chair to CM Punk.
Oh, Punk! What a move by Punk! Mondo again thought he was being cute. Punk tossed the chair right back in the ring, hit Mondo square in the face. And I'm not sure that Mondo isn't unconscious now. Now Punk has the chair into the ring, and referee Soltis has absolutely lost any control over this one.
I'm going to start booing him pretty soon.
Oh, he went head first. Watch this. Drop kick right to the face, along with the steal for a little extra measure.
You talk about payback. We've seen a lot of it tonight. Man, Punk is not happy right now. What a great match this has been for Steel Domain Wrestling this evening.
A sensational matchup. Whipped off the ropes. There's a duck of that clothesline. Mondo now try for the pinning combination. He's got him rolled up. Count of, wait a second. Count of 1, 2, 3. Wait a minute. Wait a minute. Punk is raising his hand in victory. Mondo is raising his hand. Dale, I'm not so sure who got who.
I think they got each other.
Wait a minute.
Oh.
Referee Soltis is telling Travis, our ring announcer, exactly what transpired here.
Let's listen in.
Ladies and gentlemen, your attention please. Both participants' shoulders were pinned. This match will remain a no decision.
Well, a no decision matchup between Nick Mondo and CM Punk. The referee Jay Soltis ruled that both men had both their shoulders on the canvas simultaneously in those pinning combinations. Punk is disgruntled. I'm not sure that Mondo isn't feeling the same way. And if Soltis was unpopular coming in, I think he's just added some fuel to that fire.
Well, you can't be happy working that hard and coming up empty by the end of the match.
1, 2,
All you can say
3.
is we were in the ring with each other. No one really won. But here goes the crowd again. Once again, behind CM Punk. Nick Mondo's gone back to the locker room. CM Punk.
Dale, you made a very, very good point. You work hard for 15, 20 minutes. You bust your rear ends in there. It's got to be very, very disheartening and dissatisfying to come out of there without a victory of any kind for either man. So, bottom line is a great matchup, no decision, and I promise you, this one is not settled yet between CM Punk and Nick Mondo.